Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Wan-Bissaka to try out today. In regards to the Team of the Season cards, ladies and gentlemen, for player reviews, I may try to do them through the weekdays if I end up just streaming a lot and I get the foot drafts rolling and I can get them through the foot drafts and I can give them the chemistry style glitch, right? Where it's like you can, pretty much select which chemistry style you want to actually give those specific cards. So I'm probably going to be able to do the reviews that way. It's going to take me a long time to get most of the cards, but I know that you guys want to see the reviews for most of the cards if you can afford it. So obviously with the SBCs and gameplay objective cards, we'll get those as soon as possible. But for the ones that actually cost a lot of money on the market, I will try my best to get those reviews because I know you guys want to see those regardless, right? So for today's video, we have Wan-Bissaka. The reason why I was able to get this card easily was because my boy over here is a Manchester United fan, and he's almost completed this Manchester United team in general because in that center back position, we're looking at a potential Maguire link up right there, right? So that's going to be an SBC potentially because that's the leaked one, right? Where we may do a review on as well. So a very, very cool concept of a squad. If I could do this with an FC Porto team, would be sick, right? But let's get onwards with the review. He's 6 foot tall with medium-high work rates, 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot. Guys, medium-high work rates are amazing work rates, okay? Because offering a little bit of an attacking presence when you're pushing forward in the fullback position is not bad, right? But medium high is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the biggest reasons why Nelson Semedo is still used to this day as a rare gold card because of those specific work rates that he has, right? 6 foot tall with physical stats as well is going to be a huge thing on this card, okay? 94 acceleration, 97 sprint speed. Doesn't have too much shooting capabilities, which is completely fine because I don't care. I don't remember a single time I actually took a shot with Nelson Semedo whenever I use him in my actual teams, right? Because that's just not the way I'm going to play with him anyways, right? But if you want to obviously have an attacking presence oriented fullback, Wan-Bissaka may not be the best one, right? Because of those work rates and attacking positioning being at an 84, which again is godlike for his medium high work rates because he's not going to be super aggressive. So that medium high dude, the medium high with this card is going to be great. Passing stats, he does pass the ball quite well. Long passing at 74 is not really that big of a nuisance because you don't often make the long passes that much anyways. It's mostly just like regular wide passes. And if you do do the long passing, 74, when you have the right angles, should be good enough anyways, right? We will test that in game as well. In regards to dribbling, he has 96 agility with 81 balance, 86 reactions, blah, blah, blah. Dribbling for the fullback position looks great. Obviously, with the flashback Alonso card, the agility and balance being lower, it wasn't as noticeable because he was in the high 90s for reactions, ball control, and dribbling, so it was very, very helpful. But this card actually having the agility and balance with decent reactions, ball control, and dribbling is going to be really nice, especially with that 84 composure. Defensive stats at 92 interceptions, 93, 95, 98, obviously all fantastic. If you give him an anchor chemistry style, you will be focusing on increasing his pace, his defense, and his physical. Now, there's a little bit of a variable with this card, and it depends on the situation that you see fit, right? Obviously. You could potentially give this card an engine chemistry style because, you may want to increase the dribbling a little bit more so he feels as responsive as possible. In my opinion, not relevant. Make him as good as possible defensively so that he could be a good defensive presence for you because that's the main focus of the card. It's not about dribbling. It's not about opening up the space that much. It's about being a great defensive presence, which this card will 100% offer for you because if you guys have ever used any of his other versions, during those time periods of them being released, they were always really good cards to use, right? So a fantastic card. I could tell you it's already going to be good. Passing and stuff, we're going to obviously test. Dribbling with the height that he has in regards to price range of 317K, we're going to take all of that into consideration because some fullbacks, it costs like 240, 250K, and they're pretty solid. But again, for the quality that he offers in game on the stay back while attacking, you're looking at a great card. He also has 90 stamina, so even if he does attack from time to time, like, you're still looking at a good fullback. So again, the way that we're going to be trying out the fullbacks as we normally do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be using, we'll just use his balance instructions. Not a big deal there. We're going to go ahead and switch this to balance, that to balance as well. We'll do the same thing for Fabio and Wan-Bissaka. And then we should be good. Yeah. His tactics are on balance, right? Okay, so balance should be good. Ooh, what we actually should do is with the width. Yeah. Okay, width is at 5. No, 5 on that too, because you want to test what he's like defensively as well. Players in the box set to 4. We'll do like overcommitment there. And yeah, the rest of it should be fine. All right, let's go from there. See how he plays in game. Hopefully he's a beast. All right, let's see how he dribbles with the ball at his feet. A little bit of pressure right there. Loses the ball. Let's defend with him again. Sticks with him a little bit nicely right there. Obviously has the height to defend nicely as well. Big thing with this card. I like his transitioning left and right. It's actually very, very solid. That movement that he's going to have is going to be really, really beneficial. So, again, I don't think you need to improve the dribbling. It's one of those things where it's like you could have given him an engine, but I really don't think he requires it. I think the anchor is definitely what you're going to be looking for the most with this card for sure. Nice little shot across goal. Nice little goal right there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka not overcommitting in that situation. Obviously, because of the fact that he has the medium-high work rates. Even on the balance instruction, he's not going to consistently push up. Which, again, I absolutely love my fullbacks to do because medium-high work rates, man. Look, already showing his defensive presence right there to intercept that ball because of the height that he has and the defensive awareness. Over here, he actually might run. He does. Not super aggressively. Let's see what he does over here. Let's run a little bit here. Let's do a nice little skill move. Ball roll, touch, go upwards. Not bad. Responsiveness was really good there after the skill move to do the touch instantly. I think this card's going to be awesome, to be honest. We'll take that opportunity right there. This guy's going to leave after that game. Look at how Aaron Wan-Bissaka is positioned right now. So there's obviously a rotation policy between Rashford and Greenwood. By the way, there's like this hidden thing between these two. They just play off each other super well. I don't know what it is, but you could see that Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the attack, when the right attacking mid or right mid in this situation starts to kind of like cut inside, he won't occupy that spot instantly, right? So George Best, Aaron Wan-Bissaka chilling there on the side in the 4-5-1, working out really nicely so far. We're going to go ahead and switch to the 4-2-3-1 to see how he plays with that. Okay, guys, so since we were using the 4-5-1 formation before, it's definitely going to be really interesting to see what he's going to play like with a 4-2-3-1 on balanced instructions when the right attacking mid starts to cut inside, right? Because obviously there's a lot of variables to consider with the 4-5-1 and the 4-2-3-1. So we'll see if he still plays those medium-high instructions really, or medium-high work rates really well, even with the balanced instructions. So I'll go ahead and switch to it instantly, and let's go from there. I like the fact that he's so tall, but he could dribble super nicely in game. It's such a big thing with this card for sure. Like, that agility and balance that he has is obviously going to be a super helpful situation. Great positioning there from him with those medium-high work rates to get back into position to offer a nice little passing support. We're going to cut out a little bit here. He's going to be aggressive right there. Okay, I'm going to call him back. Now we're going to call him forward again. Call him back. Call him forward. He responds to the things I do really well. Let's go into the middle here and see what he does. Starts to occupy George Best's position. Okay, perfect. Nice. Little goal right here. Nicely done. By the way, the Manchester United team has really, really good off-the-ball movement. George Best, he might be a hidden talent for me personally because I love the way he positions himself, man. All right, so we'll try it again here. We're going to pass the ball to George Best. Okay, so he is aggressive. He is more aggressive in the 4-2-3-1. Which makes sense because obviously George Best was kind of occupying the position a little bit before. Will he be aggressive here, though? Not as much. Look at the way he's positioned over here. So you can see on the radar, the way that he's transitioning back into the right back position is really quick, right? Center back starts to occupy the position. Let's cut inside to see what Aaron Wan-Bissaka does here. He just goes back to his position. Yeah, he does okay there. Does okay there. Over here, you could see that because George Best is occupying the side now, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not going to go onto the side anymore. And you'll notice it a little bit with the 84 attacking positioning, of course, right? But you could see that he's more defensive-oriented even when he's attacking, right? He kind of lingers a little bit further back, even if I am aggressively pushing up a little bit with George Best. situation like this one right here, right? Now he starts to go to the side because George Best is starting to transition into the middle. So that's the only time that this card will go to the sides is once the cams start to move in that way, because George Best's movement is absolutely ridiculous. I love it. Di Maria from there, over the bar, but this team is moving really nice, by the way. I like it a lot. Obviously, with the higher width for the attacking play as well, Aaron Wan-Bissaka will definitely utilize that space quicker because George Best's movement off the ball is so good, and he's always going to be moving into the middle of the pitch, the width being higher for the attacking tactics just makes more sense because he'll play that that tactic really nicely. Oh, he used manual goalkeeping. He thought I was going to shoot across goal right away. There we go. We'll take that. With Aaron Wan-Bissaka's card, guys, it's pretty obvious what he's going to be like in game. He'll only attack the space out wide if he's trying to replace someone that isn't there, which is a really cool thing, and we'll talk about it in the actual review here. Alright guys, so final verdict on Aaron Wan-Bissaka's card. He's really good, man. I really enjoy cards like this, man. The medium-high work rates, the height that he has, and the pace that he has really makes up this card, man. Especially with the physical presence he has in game. It's absolutely massive. If you give him the anchor chemistry style, guys, the perfect defensive stats as well as the improvements for physical and pace stats is going to be a hugely beneficial thing. You don't need to improve his dribbling. His dribbling is perfectly fine for the defensive areas. His passing was perfectly fine to play along the left or right attacking mids, depending on where you want to play him. Obviously, preferably the right side because, you know, right foot on the right side for the fullback positions. He's just really good, man. So the cool variable with this card is that in a 4-5-1 setup, the reason why he lingered back is because George Best was kind of still occupying that side position, right? So because he's still occupying that side position, Aaron Wan-Bissaka will really play to his instructions, right? Or his work rates. But he plays more to his work rates when he does overcommit. So you can see in this situation, because George Best's off the ball movement is absolutely nuts and he's always moving everywhere, which I love for the left and right attacking position, his characteristics are to utilize the empty space instantly, right? He'll go into that spot right away in the right back position. But then it's when you lose the ball with the medium-high work rates that you notice him really pushing back there to defend the certain opportunities, right? So it's a really good card. I really enjoy my time with it. Like I said, if you guys have ever used like these versions of the cards, like they were already really good at the time, especially this one when you first got the game. It was amazing. So it's very obvious that he would have been a good card in game. If you guys do end up picking him for a 350k for a tradable version of his card for the English links, Manchester United links, Premier League links, you'll be looking at a really good right back because those work rates are an absolute godsend. But it's not just the work rates. I got to keep emphasizing this. The height, physical presence, as well as the pace all together just makes this card really nice. The 99 aggression too. Beautiful to outbody people, man. It's a great card, man. It's a great card. Alright guys, that is going to conclude the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys for another review. Like I said, guys, I'll try my best to get these guys through the drafts, if at all possible, and then we'll basically take it from there, okay? Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.